the introduction of artificial intelligence, the need to balance energy security and energy transition, and of course the imperatives of employment and skilling. Now this economic survey actually picks up on those themes. And more importantly, it tries to identify the areas and actions that we need to take such that these 4 important challenges can be addressed as best as possible. In some sense, this survey picks up on the theme that all hands on the table must be there, and no economic approach will be exclusionary or will be excluded. We need manufacturing, we need services, we need agriculture, we need the public and private sectors to act together. We need union and state governments to act together. Because given the way the global conditions are evolving, we don't have the luxury of picking and choosing specific approaches in our path towards Viksit Bharat, and that is the overall theme of the survey itself. First, the global outlook. You can see on the charts here that both merchandise trade volume and industrial production growth have steadily come down in terms of the averages over the last 20 years or so. Somewhere between 5 and 10%, they have come down to between 0 and 5, and now they are struggling to even stay above the 0 line. So in general, global growth and global trade volume growth will be difficult to come by. And therefore, the way we can grow our exports will not be because the trade pie is growing, but because we have to grab market share in terms of competitiveness and quality, etc. And second factor, there is global protectionism and a sense of nationalism just in time giving way to the idea of just in case. Security dominates efficiency. Supply security dominates supply efficiencies. And you can see that in the last 3-4 years, protective actions have actually moved up very, very sharply, trade protective actions. And the reasons cited are on the right side: competitiveness, climate change mitigation, national security, geopolitical compulsions, concerns, etc. But this is going to be with us for quite some time. So we need to be mindful of that. And then the climate challenge and geopolitical fragmentation. We will be speaking more about the climate challenge later on in the presentation. It is about balancing, as I have written also many times in the last 2 years, it's about balancing economic development and also energy transition. But let's remember, historically, energy transitions have not happened in a single generation.